We now move on to Italy and Emanuele Trevi, Something Written. Thank you, Emanuele. So I know that your heroes are musicians, the Bob Dylans, the Lou Reeds, and here you are on a stage with hundreds of people watching you. This is your rock star moment. Yes. How does it feel?
It's very strange because a writer is a character very shy, lives in shadows, and after this lurid moment, I will walk in my work side, wild side that is very silent, and we write in a condition of complete loneliness. You can write in so many ways, with so many ideas of literature, but you have to be alone. That is difficult. So I dream sometime to be a rock star or a football player, something totally different.
I think we'll all be following you now. And is there anyone you'd like to say thank you to?
Thank you.
To me, that's a good enough. I love this man. Do you want to say thank you?
To this prize.
To this prize.
Okay, yes.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye. Pier Paolo Pasolini is a major influence in this story. What is your connection with him? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, Pier Paolo Pasolini in my book is not an argument of literary criticism, but is a kind of character, particular character because he's a ghost. I wrote a kind of ghost story. The real situation on which is based my book is work. When I was very young, I was 25 years old, I was working in archive. Pasolini, after his death, his home was full of papers of every age of his life. Today it's difficult for young people to imagine that because we write on electronic files, and so we delete the word that we don't like, but typing every time. And my work was to try to organize that material, to find out the periods, to classificate the different versions of his masterpiece. And doing that work, I had the sensation that a kind of ghost was looking at me. These papers were not books, because when someone publishes a book, he wants readers. That this material was private, was really different. And so when I was working hours and hours and hours, I imagined that ghost. And after many years, I wrote this ghost novel. I remember that period. I was very young, and but not only of Italy. I think a period of history of Europe. When I started to write, Samuel Beckett, for example, was still alive. He wrote his late masterpiece, and it was the last generation that understood the artistic work like a part of inner revolution, because the revolution they did with the forms of expressions was a part of a bigger revolution of a psychological meaning of their life. It's connected also with the dream of a political revolution that today doesn't exist. Yes, the prizes every time some important satisfaction, because in a literary life, career, or whatever else, it's important to face moments in which the things rules okay, and the book are appreciated by critics, by public, but it's like wine producers. Some years is very good and some years is not good, and so prize is good for worst period. I know perfectly that in some moments you have the keys of sensibility of readers, and in some moment you lose that key, and it's important that this difference, this up and down, don't make you lose the necessity of continuity.